more colour. Welcome to Sunday. Many thanks, Mrs H. How are you doing? Welcome to Sunday morning, to the weekend. Hope you're having a good weekend and had a good week since I seen you last. Good health and happy and all that type of stuff. So there's a few people I want to thank in this that's made this shave possible today, and the first one being Keith, a fellow Welshman. He's in South Wales, Llantrisnant I think it is. So thank you, Keith. Keith contacted me and he's bought the Leaf Twig razor. Look at that in gold. And I've seen and heard a lot about this razor. Single edged, good taste in gold, Keith. One thing I noticed about it is you open it the opposite way, so anti-clockwise, isn't it? And look at that, see how it twists. You may have seen this before in people's videos, but fantastic. That's different. Look at that, gorgeous. So thank you, Keith, very kind of you. The reason he sent it, he used it, didn't agree with him, he couldn't get on with it, so he thought, save being in a drawer, he'd send it to me, which he did with a chrome Merca Future he bought a few years ago now, isn't it, Keith? If you're watching. Anyway, thank you, my friend. I'm going to use blades. What are they? I bought some of these for another razor I've got, and they're the Derby Professional. They're already cut, if you see. You only snap them in half anyway, but they take so I'm going to use one of them, brand new. Here it is. I'm going to place that in there, like so. You see that? Hopefully. And then is it dazzling? Sorry. I love that mechanism, it's fantastic, isn't it? No, hang on, is that sitting right? Let me just make sure. There we go. Make sure it's tight. Yeah, that seems to be fine. So that's what it looks like with the blade loaded. Looking forward to this, because these are used a lot by ladies as well, you know, for legs and whatever, so it's nice. So that's that. And then Johan, YouTube channel Shave and Butcher, contacted me saying would I like to try some Swedish artisan soaps, and so I said, oh, thanks very much. So he forwarded to the company, and Mia from Organic Shaving Soap, Kaliflower, sorry, sent, she offered two, she contacted me, so hiya Mia, thanks very much, and asked two choices of the fragrance. This one is the Pine Tar, artisan Pine Tar shave soap, crafted in the woods of Värmland in Sweden. Beautiful place, that, isn't it? So I chose the Pine Tar because I got a lot of citrusy stuff, so I thought I'd have a change. So there it is, like a crope. And the first thing you get, as soon as you open this tin, I can only describe it as smoke. First time I've ever had a smoky scent. And then when you smell it, that's the first hit. It's like walking up to a pine tree. Remember, if you've ever been for a walk through the woods, because we've got lots of pine and that here, and you see some sap, as we call it, or resin coming out the tree. When you go up to smell it, or you turn very sticky, that's the scent. So it's like a smoky pine tar scent. Quite unique, I should think. That's a lovely scent. So looking forward to trying that. This is the box the Twig came in, by the way. Leaf Twig, the Twig. In case, I'm sure you've seen lots of videos on this. It comes with its own blades. I should have tried that, I didn't see that. There's a pack of leaf blades there, but I may keep them with the razor. And there's the box, so we'll keep them. We'll start in a minute. So that's that. Brush of choice is going to be the Yaki brush, the 24mm synthetic tuxedo knot. Also, Mia sent from Kaliflower a handmade soap. These are all organic, by the way, and this is a coal and clay pre-shave soap. And this smells amazing. It's a charcoal. Got here charcoal. Is it Crolin clay? And essential oils from the tea tree, mint and lavender, and it smells gorgeous. I know it probably doesn't go with this soap, but I'm going to use it as a pre-shave. So we'll do that now. Just wet the face. What's your shave of the day? I got lots of products to use and show. My order from the States has arrived. I was like a kid in a sweet shop. Oh, I tell you. Oh, it smells gorgeous. Look at that. So what we'll do, keep that one side for the moment. I'll lather it up like we're having a wash. This is a light scent on this, but very nice. The soap I'm about to use is a strong scent from the puck, so we'll see if it remains strong when we lather it. That's lovely. Pre-shave soap. We'll leave that. Rinse the old hands, and then I'm just going to wet the brush with a tap synthetic. And I'm going to go into it. Wow, impressive straight away. I was thinking to myself, I like the design of the lid. When you see the presentation of something's good, usually the product's even better. Oh, you can smell it now. That's nice. It's like like walking through a pine woods. Sweden's got some beautiful country. I watched a lot of films in Sweden and watched Ray Mears when he goes there. I'm going to leave it at that. Doesn't take much. And of course we got the pre-shave. Wow, this is impressive. Look at this. Hardly. So the scent is there. It's not as, for me, it's not as, when you smell it from the puck, it's strong. Now it's lathered, it's not as strong, but it's still there. But I like it. It's, wow, look at that. Organic. That's beautiful. Very easy to lather. Very easy to lather. As you can see. Thank you, Mia. And thank you, Johan, for contacting me. Really nice. I like it when a sort of an artisan new business like that, someone's starting up, doing something they love and it works. We'll heat now the Twig with the Derby Professional blade, brand new. We'll see how it does. I've got a few SE single-edged razors, so we'll see how it does. I love the look of it. It's sort of a very sort of vintage look to it. So here we go. Now, being that Derby isn't my go-to blade, that's stunning. The slickness. Whew. Pre-shave and that soap. Wow. I could probably say, or hazard a guess, that this soap would be good without a pre-shave. But you could use that with other, maybe less, something that is not a, if you have a soap or a cream that's not so slick, you could use this pre-shave to help towards that, couldn't you? Feels nice in the hand. I'm holding it down here and it's beautiful. Thank you, Keith. So I'm going to try it up here. Well, it's nice that. So I don't know how you are. If you, when you lift a razor, you seem to know exactly how to hold it, even if you've never used one. So for me, it would be sort of there, I suppose, for, you know, very controlled shaving. But holding it there is good. There's two lined bits here. This is the twist to open it and shut it. It's a non-adjustable. They're both lined and there's a good grip there. That way I don't put too much pressure on the razor. I gotta say, that is a fantastic first pass with the soap. Very, very slick. I'm impressed with that. It's not aggressive. Wow, I didn't expect, when you look at the, ooh, that is slick. When you look at the head, oh, it's like a smoky. Being in the wood is marvellous, because I love wild camping. In a way, it reminds me of the smoke of the fire my clothes smell of when I've been camping, and then you got the pine scent of the tree. So it's like someone's gone and made a scent of wild camping, what it's all about. In a way, it's fantastic. Maybe you wouldn't understand that if you don't do any camping in the woods and stuff like that, which I haven't done for a long time. I need to get out again. It makes me want to go out. Be a good soap to use in the woods. Right. Very, very, you don't need a lot. If you like it thick and creamy, as always, you just more soap, less water. But if you want it thinner and it's still slick, I've been adding a bit of water to it. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, it's nice. Certainly reminds you of the outdoors. Well, it does for me. So if you like, I would say, if you like tar, pine scents, you'd like it. Other than that, you may not. You know, so I don't know if they do samples, maybe not, to see if you like it. But here we go. Cross the Growth, Leaf, Twig, Derby Professional. So far, very comfortable. It looks, I don't know how it looks, heavy. This side is heavy, but the head end feels very light, and it works wonderfully. I was saying to Keith, at least you'll see the razor, Keith, being used and enjoyed. So that's it. I know you watch on the television, Keith. So there's your razor. on the television. Yeah. Very kind. Well, I can say, if you want an organic and very slick and very easy to lather soap, this is it. Wow. Wow, great job, Mia. Yeah, but if you like camping or in the woods, you know, cooking on a fire or camping on a fire, this would remind you of it. The smokiness, the tar. It's amazing. I've never used nothing like it. Right. Less chops in, more shaving. Chops in, if you don't, what's chops in? Less of that. Tuxedo knot as always, working well. There we go. Keeps very clean. I do rinse it regular, but no issues with it. I love the gold colour. It really stands out against the growth. So what's your shave of the day then? Meal of the day? And I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Yeah, and some good shaves, of course. It's quite, it's a mild razor for me, this. It's a mild razor, but very efficient. Even with this slick soap, because sometimes a mild razor, as you know, maybe yourselves if you own one, if you have a soap too slick, it sort of glides over and doesn't sort of perform as well. But this for me is sort of, as I say, it's a mild. This is very slick, but it's having no issue. That's a nice blade, that. I wasn't sure. I don't use Derby. Under the nose, no problem. Oh, Sunday dinner, I'll tell you what I'm having. Roast beef brisket, which has got a lot of marbling of fat in it, so it'll render in the cooking. Roast that with salt and pepper, nice and slow. I've got some homemade Yorkshire puddings, 2 of them. Steamed tender stem broccoli, green beans, and roast potatoes. So I'll steam them for about 10-15 minutes, then put them into some hot goose fat into the thing, just to crisp up. And then when they're served, bit of kitchen towel and then lots of salt, and then put them in a bowl on the table and then help myself to them as I want them. Not put them all, because any that's left, maybe 2 or 3 of them left, I have in the evening with a bit of salt on, with a beer. can't beat it. That is absolutely, look at this. That is stunning. You know what time it is? Three, two, pick up time, baby. Did you help me then? Pick. Wow, I'm amazed at this soap. Because sometimes when I've had sort of vegan, organic type soaps, they've never, well, not all of them, but they never used to lather like this. Slickness and lather. Scent is a bonus for performance, I mean. But this has to be one of the most surprising soaps I've used in a long time, and I mean that in performance, because organic soap is absolutely superb. And the scent, it's you just don't know what to, well, you have an idea with it being a pine scent, but just this smoky pine, it just reminds me, as I say, so much of coming home and you smell the smoke on your clothes and from the fire, and then this pine scent of being in the wood. If you love the outdoors, you'd love it. It might be just me, but it reminds me of my time in the woods, and it's fantastic. Nothing left. Well done. Oh, there's a touch there. Fantastic. Cold water, Welsh water, Paul's water. I'll have to stop saying Paul because I bet you're sick of me saying it, Paul. The same thing. Right, very slick. Wow. So I'll let you see it before. Oh, thank you. Smooth, close, and very, very comfortable. So I'm going to use tea tree. This is Boots the chemist. I'm going to use it up a bit. Tea tree and witch hazel. Oh, somebody glued the lid down. Oh, that's nice. Did you say you had a shave? Aftershave. Wasn't sure what to use, so I thought I'd just seen this. I thought, God, I haven't used you for a while. Again, not for everybody. Benjamin's Bay Rum. This is slightly mentholated aftershave, so use a bit of that. Oh, and there's no restrictor, so bit of care here, not too much. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm quite impressed with that blade actually, because with a new razor, as I say, I've got many single-edged razors, but you don't know what to expect really, but that is a stunning razor. Really works well. Nice to handle. As I say, it's very manoeuvrable. That blade works well with it. It's a mild shave for me, but very slick soap, mild razor, and it worked a treat. Really no issues at all. L'Oreal This is Men Expert Hydra Sensitive Soothing Birch Sap. So we're staying with the theme of sap. We're still in those woods. Don't need a lot. That soap was that slick, and I suppose helped with the pre-shave, worked really well. Very nice. That is wonderful. I always love it when it's better than I thought it was going to be. Oh wow. So Keith, many thanks again for the leaf twig in gold. Really enjoyed it. I love this razor. I like the look of it. It's unique. Do you think it's a bit of a 1930s vibe there? Something like that. Art Deco. Very nice. Worked well. Derby Professional Blade. Pre-cut. Worked nicely. We've got Kaliflower Shave Soap. This is the pre-shave clay. The clay bar pre-shave with the tea tree. What was it? Tea tree. Mint and lavender. Yeah, beautiful combination together, and it worked really nicely. As you could see, it lathered up itself, didn't it? And of course the main soap itself, organic shaving soap, Kaliflower. Thank you, Mia. Excellent, excellent. Really nice surprise that. You expect it to be a sort of one of the pine tar scents, but that gave me a lot of what can I say? A lot to think about in that, being out in the woods, because as I say, I love doing stuff like that, and it really reminded me of being outdoors. Gorgeous, very unique. Lathering was perfect, good slickness, excellent slickness, really top notch. Thank you, and thanks Johan for contacting me. Yaki da, forget it. 24mm tuxedo synthetic, no, good brush. Works well. Welsh water to rinse. Boots the Chemist, tea tree and witch hazel. L'Oreal Men Expert Hydra Sensitive with birch sap, balm, and of course the bay rum mentholated. And that is it. I'll leave you to it in peace. Thank you so much for the comments. I do read them, even if I don't get back to you. Look for the heart or whatever underneath to say I've read it. And yeah, have a great weekend. Stay safe. Thanks for your company and the chat. Lots more stuff to use, which is exciting for me and hopefully for you. And that's it. So many thanks to everybody. See you on Wednesday for the midweek shave. All the best and bye bye.